a little bit, see how I like it. What is going on YouTube? It's Motionless here, and today in this video I'm pretty much going to be telling you 5 things you need to know before you own or drive your first static car. Now before we get into that, the garage is looking a bit different than before. I'm usually always changing up my setup, but I am really changing it up this time. I'm going to be making a new table right there. I'm pretty much going to have this TIG welder onto this this part right here once I get the top sheet metal. I have recently just done some spindles for someone. These go up to like -15. Oh my goodness, get off there. But yeah, these are up to -15. These are some spindles that I've done yesterday. I'll make a video on fabrication work that I do on the side, just to really give you guys a glimpse of how it's done and what I do. If you don't know, I do own a business page called Stance Welds, so if you would need something done similar like this for your car, let me know. I usually do Hondas specifically, but I can do other cars as well, but mainly Hondas and Acuras. This video is pretty much going to be for the people that have never driven a static car before and is new to the scene, since not everyone knows how to drive one, or not everyone has been in the scene for a long time. So I'm going to give you 5 things you need to know before owning or driving a static stance car. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to know when you do slam your car on the ground, the first thing you're going to want to do is know your roads. Know which roads are great, know which roads are not great, which roads are smooth, which roads are not smooth, and which roads are like in the middle, like drivable, but also you want to avoid it, but if you can't, it's fine. Fortunately for me, there's not that many bad roads around me. If you do live in a bad area, I suggest that you do plan your routes wherever you're going in your stance car. You're not going to want to drive your car in a road that's really bad and all of a sudden you are just banging on everything. Potholes, lumps on the road, hella rocks. Now for the second thing is going to be learn how to angle over speed bumps or curbs and learn how to send it. I've seen a lot of people, including myself, that do know how to angle my car, but I don't send it. This was pretty much me in the beginning when I first started getting into stance cars and stancing my car in general. I would really go slow over bumps, which is not the way to go. The thing that you want to avoid is to get beached over a speed bump, and that's going to be a pain to get out of, especially if you don't have a jack or someone to like just help you get out of that situation. Learn how to angle pretty much every speed bump that you see. It's inevitable. You're going to be going through some that you just can't avoid, so you're going to have to learn how to angle. You still are going to be hitting stuff under your car over it. There's no way around that. Like I said, you're not going to want to go slow because of that beaching situation. That's the worst thing that can happen. The best thing to do is just to send that bitch. That's the way it is. So the third thing that you're going to want to know is expect the unexpected. Expect things that could possibly happen. Not every time you go on the road it's going to be, nothing's going to happen. No, that's not the case. Like for instance, your axles might break. Yeah, you gotta expect that. Or you could debead. Gonna be things that are gonna possibly happen. I'm not saying that it can happen every time you drive your car somewhere. No. Expect the unexpected and don't get upset when things do happen. So the fourth thing that you guys are gonna want to do is to always bring tools, bring a spare wheel and a jack. These 3 things could save your life on a lot of situations, just like the beaching situation that I mentioned before. If you're beached somewhere and you have a jack, it can make your life a lot easier. So always bring a spare wheel. I have a spare LS mesh wheel in my car that I always bring, just in case I do experience a D-bead or a pinhole in my tire. I always bring spare tools. Doesn't really matter how many tools you have, just bring something. I suggest you bring some power tools, but if you don't have that, wrenches are always good as well. Don't be that guy that brings nothing and something happens to his car or her car and they had no tools or anything, so they're kind of just screwed. Alright, so the fifth and final thing that you're gonna want to know and do is to always check your tire pressure and always check your tire tread. I have my tires at 45 PSI. I know some people usually run a lot higher than that, 50, 60, 65, around there. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that you need to know about driving your first stance car, static car. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys the front tires really quick. You're not gonna be able to really see. Let me turn up the so maybe you can see, maybe you can't, but over here is pretty bald. I've only driven on these tires for about 200 miles, I think, and it's already balding, so it does mean that my alignment up front is really bad, really chopped, and I gotta fix that because I can't be going through tires like that. Yeah, I can barely see it, I'm sorry about that, but as we go to the rears are really good. As you can see, the tread is still there. Let me open the car. It's really freaking hot in here, but as you can see, put the ISO up. Yeah, so my jack is right there, spare wheels right there, the tools are over there, zip ties, ramps. Y'all digging the wingless look? Y'all digging it? Y'all digging it? I think I am. I just really love this murdered out or black look of the car. Just looks super nice, super aggressive looking. Yeah, darn, look at all those lights, especially that one. So yeah guys, I'm currently gonna go to AutoZone right now. The car needs spark plugs because the ones I have are pretty dirty and pretty old, so I'm gonna go change those out. But yeah, see you guys in a few seconds. It is the next day. I forgot to make an outro, but I'm about to do a B-roll of this car real quick because it is windy right now and my hair is blowing everywhere. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.